What's up guys, JP from the pt1.com. Just going to do a couple of videos. We haven't done anything lately on the app at all. We've been playing in real life with the proper format a lot more, practicing for city championships and what have you. There's a new season, still got my 5 games to do, so I'm going to do the 5 games. I'm going to try and do them all today, but I'm going to record them across 3 videos, so the 3 videos aren't too long. I'm going to do 5 games with 5 different decks. I'm going to do 1 of each faction, and then I'm going to do this one at the end of the 5th game. These aren't the best decks for each faction. What I think they are is probably maybe an easy deck to play for new players. I'm trying to aim at new players as well, apart from this deck. This deck's just my 4 wizards deck, which I put together. All Mike's fault, because Mike's thrown down the gauntlet and challenged everybody to bring wizards to Milton Keynes, which is the last city championships this summer. Looking forward to that, but we'll talk about that later on. They're all very simple decks. So you got your Bloodthirster. Let's have a look at it. Just a Bloodthirster with double Chieftain and the Herald. The usual shenanigans. All these decks as well have there's some rares, not many rares. So you got like the Blood Through Wrathmonger's rare. It's really good. It's times 3. Maybe it could be times 2. There's a bunch of cards in here that I've put in for the app that potentially could be sideboard cards, like the Acolyte. I would maybe have 1 in the deck and 2 in the sideboard. But we've just settled with 2. We've got the very simple. It was originally just a bunch of 3-offs, but we kind of didn't want it to be too boring. Again, I mean, even the Archon deck probably isn't the most optimal version of Archon. It's just kind of a more aggro version of Archon that I think a new player could pick up and just play it very well with it. It does exactly what it says on the tin, etc. Godrak. I've actually never played Godrak on the app, I don't think. Maybe once or twice. I've played it at 1 event, right when Scarbrand came out, and a couple of bit, oh, Godrak's dead, it's all Scarbrand. So I brought Godrak to an event, which I won. But his is again very simple. I literally start at 30. I think it's 17 units and 13. Let's have a quick count. 1, 4, 7, 10, 13. But I've just updated it with 3 Whirling Deaths, Beat Back, Chop, 3 Mosh Pits, 3 Violent Cries, and just a ton of units. The order deck is just a simple healing deck with 1 Death to go with 1 Branch Wraith. I've kept it all Sylvaneth, again just to kind of stick to that Sylvaneth theme. And this deck is almost entirely savagery. I added in 1 Divine Vengeance for the lols, and then you've got your 3 Triumphant Smashes and 3 Piercing Shots, and they are all common or uncommons from set 1. So this is literally a savagery deck with about £1 worth of cards from other sets. And the Wizards deck, so we've got Bugly Eye, Snazgar, and 2 Weirding Up Shadings. These guys are so easy to quest, apart from when you build it and you give it a quick run out and casual and you come up against wizards. But yeah, it's just a bunch of the usual nice damage blessings, ability reduces blessings, and then the actions is just all damage. I got 3 Cascading Fire Cloaks in, and I did a casual twice, and I never saw it either game. But that's even funny when you get that out early. But it's all straightforward. Again, this was just because Mike threw down the gauntlet. When I was doing a casual game, I was up against Death, and I managed to heal up to 35 the same turn I killed him. So I grabbed a quick screenshot, posted it in Mike's thread, saying challenge accepted. I always try to make a point of using different decks for different events. So I've done 4 with 4 different decks, and the next city championship, my last city championship, I haven't done green yet. So I don't think Godrak is the best destruction deck by far. The beast one's way better. But I'm going to either probably be Godrak or the Wizards, just to be destruction. So anyway, so this, we're going to break it down to 3 videos to make it easy. I've got to do 5 games. So I'm going to do this brief introduction with then 1 game, and then videos 2 and 3 will have games 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And I'm just going to do it in the order they are. So we're just going to do this one. We'll try and probably chit chat while we're playing and talk about maybe a few things, state of the game or whatever, but it depends how engrossed I get or how close the games are. So again, these are by no way the best deck for each faction, but I would argue that they are probably the easiest deck for each faction. So a new player could just kind of grab one of these decks and have a good win rate straight off the bat. The other thing as well is it's 20 past 11 in the morning, so I'm queuing for a while, and that's why I'm drinking tea and not beer. I'm probably going to go stop recording, start recording, just hit all 3 out in one session. So it'll be tea all the time, so you won't get any drunken rambles. Look at a nice little t-shirt on. See how long I queue for, of course. Oh look, we're ready. The Bloodthirster Chieftain Herald, I've seen it with either at 4th Herald or 4th Chieftain, it doesn't really matter. If, see who's going to go first. Depending on what I was up against now, so I'm first, it's kind of relevant. If I was going second, okay, having a monster that doesn't want to work. Oh, we can deploy a Chieftain. So I'll have the Chieftain over here and the Herald of Corn I'll put here. See what they drop, and then I decide where I'm going to put the Bloodthirster. Kind of more often than not, I would prefer the Bloodthirster in between the 2 Chieftains, but okay. Okay. Doesn't he have to be? Yeah, he has to be disengaged, so he's not gonna. Right, okay. Okay, I want to put that there. We'll put him over here just so he doesn't know what my big bad is until he sees it. I mean, that comes up to 8, so can it be Rodicus? He's 13, isn't he? So at the minute he's like, he'd be thinking it's either Scarbrand or Okay. I guess we're going to be questioning this Chieftain first. Well, that helps, because then you can't deploy. So we're actually going to quest him first. Because he ain't going to be controlling no beast. Of course he can remove that, but that would be nice if that was a different unit. And I could maybe just throw 2 cards down turn 1, but 5 cards, obviously he's going to have a triumphant smash, because everybody gets it in the open hand against me. What is he pondering? The mere fact he's pondering. It's also, so I said it was 20 past 11, it's Wednesday, and apparently there's going to be a spoiler today. A video, Stefan's doing a video. I'm going to see what that is. I mean, I'm at the state now where I'm more interested in release dates and stuff like that than I am just because you burned a card to play it. You know, yeah, I'm just going to do that. I think for me a release date is way more important than a new card. They showed Unleash, new keyword, and but I mean, it's release dates now. It's nothing else matters. For all the rumours that have been floating around, you swine flu. For all the rumours that have been floating around, That's why it's a 1 of in my other deck. I just want to know it's getting released. I mean, for me, the app's fine, it's fun, but I only play the app because I play it in real life. If it went digital only, I would obviously stop altogether. If it released a digital set a certain length of time before a physical set, like Lightseekers did, I would have no interest in playing it digitally. I'd be waiting for the physical release, but it's annoying nonetheless. I'm gonna pop this and just do a draw in case it's a Battle Lust, because we want Battle Lust, because Battle Lust is not OP at all, giving all your units abilities, blessings, heroic acts, all of them damage pumps. So it probably won't be. There's a 1 in 4 chance that it is. I mean, it's nice to have it, but I'd rather not have it because I ain't got nothing to drop. Right. So he's got a base, we're just going to work the other chieftain. I've got the 2 units. Just need to drop a chieftain, draw an ability. So yeah, what was I saying? New set. Oh yeah, release date please. Obviously this has got the whole rules change kicking in August 1st, which is also Gen Con. I mean, if there wasn't so many negative rumours floating around with what the current state of the game is and what's happening with its future, everyone would just be like, we're just going to assume it's August 1st. But lots of stuff going on. We shall see. Obviously it's in, yeah, of course, it's in my interest that it does have a physical release, does have a successful physical release, because that's what my business is all about. Yeah, there's no damage reduction going on, is there? Yeah, okay. I mean, just rook and then draw. We've got a good health advantage going on here, so it's so close to popping 2 blessings as well. Yeah, good point. So because we want Battle Lust, it's always the one we want. We're going to drop the Skull Fiend down, then Furious, and then if it is, this dude's just doing 4 the turn he arrives. If he's still alive, he will do 7, which is enough in itself. Let's be cheesy and hope for the 1 and 3. Random number games for the win. Of course, 6 damage from Gears and Nurgle would have left them on 1, but it's just funnier when you drop that, because people just rage quit. As a Chaos player though, but it is, he's got no cards, I forgot he had no cards as well. It is just the, I saw, I think it was somebody, I'll not name them, who was saying, somebody said Smash and Bash is kind of as busted or broken or whatever because of its rotation. So then the guy responded with, well no, technically it's only 5 because it's only got 5 written on the card. You could argue then that well, Unrivaled Battle Lust is only 1 damage to yourself because you need cards, but it's having those cards in play for Smash and Bash and then having cards in hand or about to deal damage with Battle Lust. I think they're both pretty good. I think Battle Lust has the edge, but we'll see. So we're gonna stop this and then we're gonna go into the next video. I think I left all the settings the same, so the audio should be half decent. So I'm literally gonna click stop record, then start record. So it's gonna be the same for better or worse.